Hey everybody, this is Greg. Welcome back. I've got another stack of $50 bills here, and looks like I'm hoping for a good stack today. And let's see what we can find. See if we can't get us some nice star notes in this batch. So, yeah, well, here right out the bat, not too much there. Not much there. Got a pair of fives only, but not a lot there. And not much there either. Most of these bills don't look in too bad a shape. They're kind of nice, but yeah. We're not seeing anything for like major numbers. I mean, we got a pair of fives, but I'm sure, I mean, the numbers are just going to dictate that it's going to happen, so bear with me. We'll find something here, I'm sure. So, pair of eights on that one. Hope everybody's doing well out there. I appreciate everybody watching the videos and subscribing, liking, commenting, doing all the rest of it. So, thank you so much. We just wanted to get that out of the way right away. Pair of eights, pair of sevens. And yeah, it is so important to do all that stuff. It helps the algorithm. So that way I can keep on bringing you these videos, which a lot of people like. I know that. Well, no, here we got two pair of fives and a pair of sevens. So that is looking good. Yeah, pair of nines, pair of eights there. Pair of eights again, and sevens right next to each other. So that's interesting. Pair of eights on the back end there. Not much there. Pair of sixes, pair of nines. I was going to say it almost looked like it was going to be a bookend, but not to be. It was close. Pair of fours on that one. And what else we have here? Not much there. Pair of sevens. Ones. Not too much there. Oh, I just spotted something there. There it is. He was kind of on the side there. So what do we got here? 2017A. And, it's got a fold in it. Nothing too major going on with this guy here. So, got a little rip down there. So, he isn't the most pristine of bills out there. But, hey, we'll check it out and see how rare he is. So, hopefully we can find us another one in this stack. Nice. Yeah, these 50s have been really good lately, so good. Well, now we got our 1% out of the way. Let's see if we can up our ante here a little bit here. Pair of threes there. And, of course, the old dreaded right there, 666s. Every stack I get one. Oh, they got 3 ones there. That's a little bit better. So, pair of sixes on that one. Now here's an older guy here. He's in rough shape, but he hasn't got nothing of significance. So pair of ones, pair of sixes there. So yeah, beautiful spring day out here in early May, and just amazing. It's up in the North Country, when you got a lot of a long winter, there's a pair of deuces. Sure is nice to get a nice warm day. One of the first warmer days of the season here, so that's kind of nice. So, pair of ones. Now imagine the people down south in southern U.S. and In other countries where it's always 90 and above, not a big deal, but it sure is nice when it does come around. So up in this area. Very good. Not too much there yet. Another old bomber bill here. He's actually in pretty good shape. He's a nice clean bill. Very good. Oh, look at all the ones here. We got 4 of them on there. And yeah. And we even doubled up on these guys this time. Unbelievable. How is that possible? They got 2 pair of ones there. Pair of 9s. Yeah. Up in this area, a pair of 5s. Everybody's getting their fields planted. So that's happening. Oh, now here we got a bookend right here. We got 1s and 4s on the bookend there. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, they're all getting their fields planted up here. And they're going to town. Pair of 9s. Getting all that stuff out of the way. Pair of 3s. Hopefully we'll get some rain to go along with it this year. Pair of 4s. And 3s. 5s and 8s. Oh, there's something. Yeah, not much. Boy, not a heck of a lot on these guys. See what we can come up with here. Stack is getting small, so we better be hoping for a star note here pretty soon. Pair of 6s. I don't know if we're going to get any more. But hold on to the end. There might be something. Pairs and 6s. Ah, look at there. Finally, we did get one. I'm going to readjust this here thing a little bit here. Look at there. Now, this one here, again, is a 2017. And he's got the old fold cooking. So, just a normal bill. Nothing major. The numbers aren't too crazy. Now, what's interesting, I happen to notice this. If you look here, PB in the front, B2, it's almost like, and they're the same year, it's almost like they are out of the same batch, the same rerun number, and our rerun. So I'm going to check on that and let you know in my next video if that was in fact the case. So, very good. 2 of them. And if they're out of the same rerun batch, that would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, alright, cool. I'll let you know on those. The last star note I found wasn't too rare, so there was that. Thought I'd let you know about that. Got 7s and 1s. Pair of deuces on this guy. 1s. Oh, somebody put a little star right there. That's a stamp. If anyone knows what those little stamps are, especially on $100 bills, you see them a lot, please let me know. I still have not found out what those are. Pair of 7s. Please let me know. It's a mystery to me. So, very good. Please comment. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Pair of 1s. Another pair of 1s. Pair of 8s there. A lot of 8s. 18 and 18. Everything ends up with an 8 on that bill. Yeah, looks pretty good. Pair of 8s again and 0s. Pair of 8s and 5s. Very good. Pair of 9s. Had a lot of those three of a kinds earlier, but they're kind of fading away on me. Fives and zeros. Nothing on that guy. 99. Pair of sevens. And look at there. That is at the end of that. So we got that out of the way. But these two are very interesting on the star notes here. And let me readjust that. That would be amazing if they were, you know, they look like they kind of came out of the same group of bills that were originally made. So I will look into that and let you know what the story is on that. In the meantime, thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching. And subscribe and all the rest. Thank you so much.